Afterwards, he took me to a gorgeous park overlooking the city. I was so grateful at that moment to be spending time in a different country. I was so proud of myself for having the courage to leave everything I knew behind. I was learning so much and becoming the person I was meant to be.
So, what did you think of the film?
To be honest, I was a little too distracted to focus.
Me too.
And then, he kissed me. My first real kiss on my birthday of all days. His lips were so soft. I hoped I was kissing correctly, and I tried to remember what the magazines I had read with Lena advised, but I got so lost in the moment, and it was magical. He put his arm around me, and we watched the sunset. It was the most romantic moment of my life, and the best birthday ever. I was so happy. My fourth semester wrapped up, and I was not the same person I was before. Ross and I promised to stay in touch. I was sad to leave him, but I knew I'd be back someday soon. I returned home to the farm, and my family could see my transformation. I gave my alpacas big hugs, and even brought them lederhosen. At school, Claudia approached me and called me Beccarella again. I'm sorry that you feel so bad about yourself that you need to project your insecurities onto me. I feel bad for you, but I'm no longer your punching bag. I walked away, leaving Claudia speechless. She never bothered me again. A few years later, I headed to college in New York City, the Big Apple. At the dorms, I watched the city through my window. Everything was new and different and overwhelming, and I was ready for it. I heard a knock on the door. Klaus was standing there.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
I was in the neighborhood and wanted to stop by.
What?
I'm going to school here too.
He kissed me. It felt like no time had passed at all. I was on cloud 9. Then he told me he had arranged a surprise for me. Another one? Then Lena came in. Was I hallucinating or something? Hiya, roomie. Oh my gosh. That's right. Lena was my new roommate. We were finally reunited. This was the best day ever. We all walked together, ready to explore this new and strange city. I remembered how surviving my study abroad experience had felt impossible at first, but I ended up thriving. Like Dad once said, when I'm in the driver's seat, I have the power to steer my life in any direction I'm choosing. Except in the case of crashing into an apple tree. I don't endorse that. Hi, I'm Leah from Indiana. Before I continue, like and subscribe. Since I was a baby, I was meant to be a dancer. I could dance before I could even walk. And just a cool ball and of course, I was shaking it all the way to and from. They smiled and laughed when they saw me. I never cared. I was 10. I would watch my friends head out to dance.
Trap House Mob.
Inside to see them living my dream. I came home one day as my mom was finishing her makeup. Mom, can I please go to dance class? All my friends are going.
You're not going. You have no idea how much that class costs.
There was no other parent to ask at that time. Just me and Mom and whoever she was dating that week.
I need a clean version for radio, I ain't got to say. They want me to change my lyrics, but they won't hit the same. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't. The man them celebrate Eid, still running on Christmas Day. Somebody told Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. In my great tracksuit, see the in that, see the motion when you're throwing. These females planning on doing me wrong, so I'm grabbing a dom at the post a location after we're gone. Can't slip and let them know where we're at. I don't know about you, but I value my life. Cause imagine I die, and I ain't made 100 M's yet. There's so much things I ain't done yet. Like a flight attendant. I don't party, but I heard Cardi there, so I might attend it. Gotta kick back sometimes and wonder how life would have been if I never did take them risks and would have I prospered. Floating and I won't go under. Been out of town for a month. Absence made the love grow fonder. UK rapper, UK drill, gotta mention my name if you talk about the genre. Alright, I need a clean version for radio, I ain't got to say. They want me to change my lyrics, but they won't hit the same. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't. The man them celebrate Eid, still running on Christmas Day. I need a clean version for radio, I ain't got to say. They want me to change my lyrics, but they won't hit the same. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't. The man them celebrate Eid, still running on Christmas Day.
That Tony who dumped me, he'll come crawling back like a puppy, begging me to take him back. I didn't remember the last time my mom looked so happy. She showered me with hugs and kisses, even making me twirl around like a ballerina. I had so much to ask Aunt Lucy, but Mom said she didn't have her number or anything. And when I turned 14, Mom decided to move. So we packed up everything and headed to New York City. That's right, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. We were ready to start a new life. I finally signed up for dance lessons at an art school. Me, the girl who used to have holes in her shoes, had ballet slippers. I practiced every day until my legs cramped, but I was ecstatic. My mom also had new friends, like Tiffany, Chanel, and Fendi. I had always wanted to be close to Mom, so I joined her shopping sprees, and it worked out great. I guess that's what I was always missing. We would spend our time stocking the malls for the best clothes, handbags, and of course, shoes. Oh, Leah, we have to get these too. I was covered with shopping bags and balancing shoe boxes while scooting through the aisles. I could barely see in front of me through Mom's haul. Hurry up! We don't want to miss the first drop of Balenciaga's new collection. I'm right behind you. But honestly, when we were in these very posh stores, I felt like a princess. I was offered fancy drinks, tried on expensive dresses, and best of all, I felt so close to my mom. I walked out of the dressing room in a sparkling dress. Now spin around. Oh, beautiful, so beautiful. We'll take it. I looked at myself in the mirror. I could barely recognize myself, but maybe this is who I was supposed to be. I carefully teetered in the heels my mom had picked out for me, but crashed into the mirror. Do you think we could look at some flats? While I spent so much time with my mom, I might have been distracted from my dancing. My dance teacher seemed to be losing patience with me. Okay, Leah, you're up next. Saute. I smiled nervously at my dance teacher, attempting to jump, but fumbled the landing. The other students giggled at me. Have you been practicing? Yes, of course. I lied. What time did I have to practice? School was out at 3. I told my mom I would be at Bloomingdale's by 4. I mean, it was so unreasonable. Besides, I never looked more like a ballerina. The clothes, the hair, the shoes, the makeup. I was the definition of what a ballerina looked like. It wasn't my problem if my teachers couldn't see it. By the time I was 16, me and my mom had our routine down. Shopping, shopping, and dining. Mom had friends she'd visit while I was in school, and we'd chat about them over dinner. And you wouldn't believe her hair. It's turned this terrible orange color. And her roots? Oh, her roots could be seen from outer space. Honestly, Leah, I'm beginning to think you're my only real friend. She loved me. My mom loved me. Just then, 2 men walked into the restaurant and surrounded us with serious faces. Jeannie Roberts. Yes? What is your problem? They flashed their badges at us. It was the police.
You have to come with us.
Excuse me? I am not done with my dinner. I want to speak to your manager.
Jeannie Roberts, we need to talk to you about your tax evasion.
This is ridiculous. You don't have the right person. You're gonna ruin my blouse. Mom, what's going on? Leah? I will call you as soon as I can. Can you let up a little? This is silk. The police dragged my mom out of the restaurant. I didn't know what else to do, so I ran back to our apartment. I paced and cried, staring at my phone. My mom was arrested. What on earth could I do? Finally, at midnight, the doorbell rang, and it was Mom. Mom, what's going on? Listen, I have to be quick. You need to get help. Otherwise, they'll put me away for good. They said tax evasion, but you haven't done anything. We have the money. Tell the police we have millions of dollars. We don't, Leah. It's gone. My stomach dropped. I need you to get me